Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hike 365 Live, the world's finest St. Louis hiking show. We are Matt and Kay, and we're here to tell you about our ongoing challenge to hike all kinds of crazy miles in the year 2020. You're watching Happy Trails Hiking.
Hi, everybody. I'm still Kay, and that's still Matt, and I just want to let you know that I appreciate every single one of you being here. I also appreciate all the support you all have been giving Happy Trails Hiking team here through Amazon. Our Amazon Associates links have been used rather often recently. Sorry, I look at you and then we both look at the camera. That's pretty funny. But anyway, so here, I'll look at you and then you look at the camera and ready, go.
What?
Yes. Perfect.
Okay.
Anyway, thanks for using our Amazon affiliate links. You can find those links at happytrailshiking.com/store. All right. We are here for Hike 365 Live. And I'm not as exciting tonight as I normally am. So I hope you guys are super exciting to keep up the energy. But it's now your turn to talk.
All right. Well, we've come to that time in the evening, which most of you are familiar with the drill.
We have new people.
Check into the chat, say hello, and let us know what you're sipping on. That's what we do at the beginning of the show. For those of you who might happen to be new, tell us what you're drinking. Now, a lot of times I'll have like some kind of crazy big IPA. I love IPAs. I'm a beer drinker. Sometimes I have something on the light side. Today, I'm going really light. I've got plain old ice water. What do you have? Let us know. What do you got, Kay?
I have coffee in a Crater Lake cup. Isn't it pretty? I took that picture.
And the coffee is, in fact, 8 o'clock coffee, and that is the 100% Colombian variety.
Yes, so I'll be wired by the end.
Our favorite kind of coffee.
And we ordered some through an Amazon affiliate link, but not ours, someone else's. So anyway, all right, we got a huge room already. I do want to say hello to Wandering Willie, who is new here and was the first one in the room. So welcome, Wandering Willie. It's good to see you. Marty's Crew, Our Family Adventures, is here. Tony, I hope those ribs were good. I'll have to show you a picture of their ribs in a little while. They smoked with the new smoker that they put on our live show last weekend. Anyway, the Idahonian is here, and I want to say thank you to Kenny for the awesome shout out for the Hike 365 challenge and for us. I was honored. So thank you. I even made Matt watch a little bit of it in the whole thing. And it was a really funny video, which is normal. Hey, Steve, the Outdoor Nomad is here. Lori Bryant, it's great to see both of you. Carissa Coney is here. Hike with Mike. I did get your email and your miles are in. Chris has a big cup of tea. Lori has iced tea. Outdoor Nomad has the Prairie Bomb beer. That sounds like something Matt might like.
Sounds good. And makes me think of a Prairie Fire, which is not a beer.
No, that's a yucky drink. Man, Donnelly's here. Good to see you. I enjoyed your game last night. That was pretty. I was really bad at it.
Was it last night? Or was it Friday night?
Well, we've been to game nights twice with them, but last night's was their live show. So
okay.
Last night, I'm really bad at that game, but that's all right. I don't think we're supposed to say it because they say we'll be demonetized if we say it. So forget it.
Okay. Well,
anyway, it was one of those forensics kind of games within hiking distances. Here, hey Alexandra, it's good to see you. Wandering Willie's drinking coffee just like me, and Marty's Crew has Boulevard Zone Belgian wheat beer. Yep. It's new. It's pretty good. Cool. And it's pronounced Wiley. I'm a dork. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I should have done better.
Wiley Coyote.
Wiley Coyote. I'm wandering Wiley. Got you. I'm so sorry. I will fix it. Fix it. Hey, Lottery of Life is here. And good to see you, Mike. And Hike with Mike is drinking Natty Light. All right.
That's a classic.
Yep, totally is. I have a new part of this that I've been working on. Wax on. Excellent. All right. Anyway, a new, part to our live show, and I have questions for you. So, are you ready? Because we're thrilled that you're going to spend time with us, but we find that you learn a lot about us on these shows, and I have questions for you. So,
I have no idea what's about to happen here.
I've been sneaky, I guess. I don't know. Florida Pirate just popped in, saying hi and giving a thumbs up. I appreciate that so much. It's good to see you, David. I hope you are well down in Florida. All right. So our first question, we're going to take that one away, and we're going to say, where do you like to hike the most? Mountains, swamps, forest, desert, canyons, or beaches? Now, if you have an other, you're welcome to please type in whatever that other is. But we're going to go on with the rest of what we've got, and then we'll come back to your answers for question 1.
All right.
Your turn again.
All right. I'm trying to think of what my answer to that question's going to be, but okay.
Okay.
So let's see here. We appreciate you all checking in and sharing with us your beverage this evening. Mm-hmm. So now we'd like to transition over to the spreadsheet.
Yep. Come on.
And so I know we do have a couple of new folks here. So the way that we operate this challenge is folks enter their mileage on approximately a weekly basis. And this is essentially a hiking challenge. So the miles is, as you might expect, what you hiked in the unit of miles. However, due to the nature of what's going on right now, it is difficult for some folks to find places to hike. And so we have updated the rules such that they are more compatible with the current climate. The new rule is if you hike or walk a mile, then of course that's still a mile. If that is difficult or not possible due to government issues or virus issues or computers exploding, whatever. I mean, viruses have bad impacts on computers too. But whatever the problem is, I know I'm trying to be funny, and I recognize it is not funny. Okay, give me the look, Matt. That's not funny. So I've been corrected. I'll try to stay on target here. So, if you can't hike, then any kind of exercise will do. 20 minutes of said exercise is equal to 1 mile. So let us now take a peek at the spreadsheet. And
Dana and Eileen have an echo of their name. I don't know what happened. Look at the picture.
Oh. Well, that's amusing.
That is amusing.
There must have been something going on when I took that screenshot.
Do you want me to share some of our question 1 answers, or do we want to?
Let's get through the spreadsheet. And
all right,
go back to
spreadsheet
question
1.
I'm not smart enough to do 2 things at once. I got to stay focused on one thing.
I understand.
I
understand.
So for question back up this is currently week 16. So we have within hiking distance has 2 miles. Cliff Riser, 25 miles, and that probably includes a certain amount of weightlifting in addition to hiking.
Good for him.
Dana and Eileen rocking it with 15 miles. Happy Trails hiking, we got 4.78, and that includes a small amount of weightlifting and a small amount of walking. Hike with Mike, 12. Kimberly Austin, 12.68. Mike Rager, 3.27. Mike Hybert, is that right? Did I say it right? Hybrid or Hebrew.
I'm not
sure. If I said it wrong, my apologies. 4 miles. Outdoor Nomad 5.6. Shannon Riser 16.5. Steph Outside 19.2. And Kennedy Idahonian at 5 miles.
Yep.
And so that brings us to a grand total of 126 for the week.
Guys, we are gonna get past $2,000 for the year next week. So excited. You guys have done such a great job. Thank you so much. All right, I better say hello to the folks in the chat now. We have new folks in the room. And Lori said something that I needed to remember too, but I'll get to it in just a second. So, to answer the question that we have of where do you like to hike the most, the Idahonian says Alpine, good. Swamp from Hike with Mike, yes. Marianne Donnelly says my classroom. You can virtually hike with me. Just play the videos. Okay. Lori Bryant likes the forest. Outdoor Nomad says mountains. Chris Aconi, forests. Florida's Pirate says swamps. Marianne Donnelly says she really likes beaches. Within hiking distance says beach for Alexandra, mountains for Evan, and little man, the beach. Wandering Wiley likes forest. I'm sorry, did I interrupt you? You were going to say something? Okay. All right, good. I just wanted to note that little man from within hiking distance had a birthday and he turned 5. 5.
You know, you're still sharing the spreadsheet, though.
Okay, fine. I was letting people look at it. All right.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Anyway, 5. That's really cool. And happy birthday, little man. Dragon Rums is here. Hello, Dragon. Where do you like to hike the most? Hopefully you've answered that down below. And Alan is here. I know I saw Alan. Alan is here. Triumph Screen Printing is here. It's good to see you. And Chris Aconi says, I don't think I've literally moved in a month. I understand. I understand. Yeah, that's been a thing. And yes, see, Alan is here. Hello, Alan. It's good to see you. Thanks for being here. Prairie hikes or the desert from the crew. Yes, prairie hikes. I forgot prairie. Jeez, what am I thinking? Oh my goodness, it's good to see everybody tonight.
So we got Triumph Screen Printing with the woods. And
the woods. Yes, there we go. Hike with Mike says Vicky gets lots of mileage and she doesn't show up here for the live stream, but she posted an amazing video this week. Awesome. I will make sure to go check that out. I follow her on Facebook and Instagram and I love all of her pictures. And I know that I follow her here too, but so many subscriptions come across and I just miss so much. She ain't not here. Yes, I got you. All right. Idahonian says, I'm under 50% for the challenge. Better let me out soon. You'll manage.
I understand.
You'll get there. And Alan's up late and he's from across the pond. So
it's pretty late over there now.
Yes. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. We appreciate it so much.
So 1 o'clock in the morning there?
Yeah. What time is it there, Alan?
I think it's either +5 or +6 hours. Either way, that's really dang late.
Yeah. Well, we're on Central Time, so I don't make everybody